The spark that lit up the backstage, it started as an ordinary evening in the City of Lights, where one of the most anticipated music events of the year was about to unfold. Cameras flashed, fans screamed, and industry giants gathered under one roof. Yet, amid all the glitter and grandeur, one unexpected moment stole the spotlight. Bruno Mars and Rose of BLACKPINK spotted together backstage, sharing a warm exchange that instantly went viral across every corner of social media. The world barely had time to process the moment. Photos and clips surfaced online within minutes. Rose, glowing in a sleek blue-black leather jacket, waving to the crowd with her signature bright smile, while Bruno Mars, ever the showman in a bold red suit and dark shades, stood beside her, grinning with effortless charisma. The two were seen laughing, exchanging a friendly hug, and whispering something that made Rose burst into laughter. Fans were quick to capture every second, and the internet did what it does best. It exploded. A backstage encounter that shook the internet, the sight of two global music icons from completely different worlds, K-pop and R&B funk. Meeting backstage was enough to send shockwaves through both fandoms. The hashtag Bruno Mars Rose began trending on X, formerly Twitter, within an hour, gathering millions of posts and reactions. On TikTok, fan edits flooded the platform, slow-motion compilations of their hug, background by romantic soundtracks, with captions like, "Imagine their collab," or "the crossover we didn't know we needed." As one fan wrote, "Rose and Bruno Mars radiate so much positive energy together. It's like two universes aligning." Another commented, "The king of funk and the princess of K-pop in one frame? I'm not breathing right now." The meeting wasn't just a random encounter. It felt like a preview of something bigger, something fans had secretly dreamed of for years, a possible collaboration between Bruno Mars and Rose. Behind the scenes, how the meeting happened. According to several backstage sources, the two artists were introduced moments before Bruno's soundcheck. Rose was reportedly at the event as a special guest, observing the technical preparations and meeting several international artists. When Bruno arrived, his trademark smile filled the hallway. Someone from the production team, who had worked with BLACKPINK before, introduced them. "Rose, Bruno, you two need to meet. Your fans would lose their minds," the staffer allegedly said with a laugh, and indeed, they did. Witnesses described the scene as natural and joyful. Rose greeted him with a cheerful wave and a small bow, a polite gesture rooted in her Korean upbringing. Bruno responded with a playful salute, instantly breaking the ice. Within moments, they were chatting like old friends. They talked about music, performance energy, and songwriting, said one staff member. Rose mentioned how much she admired Bruno's live shows, especially his Super Bowl performance. Bruno complimented her voice, calling it angelic but with edge. It was a mutual admiration moment. The interaction lasted only a few minutes, but it was enough to create a sensation that neither of them could have predicted. The power of two musical worlds colliding. What makes this encounter so fascinating isn't just the visuals. The confident pop-funk icon in his crimson suit and the elegant K-pop star with her blonde hair and warm smile. It's the symbolism behind it. Bruno Mars and Rose represent two dominant forces in global pop culture. Bruno's music, infused with retro soul and modern funk, has defined party anthems for over a decade. Meanwhile, Rose, with her ethereal tone and emotional storytelling, embodies the evolution of contemporary K-pop artistry. Both artists share a deep connection to performance authenticity. They're perfectionists who live for the stage. Bruno is famous for his seamless dance moves and electrifying vocals. Rose is praised for her live consistency and emotional delivery. Seeing them together sparked a realization among fans. They're cut from the same creative cloth. A Korean entertainment journalist commented. Rose and Bruno Mars meeting is like watching two worlds bridge effortlessly. They share an artistic spirit that transcends language and genre. It's rare and beautiful. Social media reactions, global frenzy within hours. Major entertainment accounts and magazines reposted the photos. Vogue, Rolling Stone, and Billboard social teams all shared the images with captions such as "Music royalty meets K-pop royalty." Fans on Weverse, Instagram, and Twitter couldn't contain their excitement. Some comments read, "If they perform together, the world will literally stop." Rose's smile says it all. She's genuinely happy to meet someone she respects. Bruno Mars x Rose duet when? Please don't tease us like this. A few fans even speculated that this meeting might hint at a future collaboration, given both artists' connections to top-tier producers like The Stereotypes, Teddy Park, and Anderson .Paak. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen, but the public certainly wants it to happen. Rose's reaction, grace, warmth, and surprise later that evening. Rose took to Instagram stories with a simple caption over a backstage photo. What an amazing night. So inspired Dizzy Sparkles. Although she didn't mention Bruno Mars directly, fans immediately connected the dots. The timing was unmistakable, and the glitter emoji sealed the hint that Rose's fans, Blinks, celebrated her continued presence at global events, emphasizing how far she's come as a solo artist and fashion icon. Since her solo debut with On the Ground, she's become not only a musical powerhouse, but also a symbol of elegance and individuality. Meeting Bruno Mars, one of her long-admired artists, seemed to be a full-circle moment in her journey. Bruno Mars' cool response. Bruno, ever the smooth operator, didn't post anything on his main feed. But eagle-eyed fans noticed that he liked a post from an official event photographer showing his moment with Rose. That subtle acknowledgement was enough to fuel another round of fan theories. Some online users joked, Bruno liking the photo means something's cooking. That's not just a like, that's a musical hint. Others simply admired the mutual respect between two artists who clearly clicked beyond cultural boundaries. Industry buzz. Could a collaboration happen? Within days, music insiders began whispering about the possibility of a Bruno Mars and Rose collaboration. While no official confirmation has surfaced, some sources suggest that both artists have expressed interest in cross-genre experimentation that a producer familiar with Bruno's team commented anonymously. Bruno loves working with artists who bring a different flavor to his sound. He's always been intrigued by the K-pop scene, especially Blackpink. If there's ever a collaboration, it would be soulful, elegant, and full of energy. Meanwhile, YG Entertainment, Rose's label, released a neutral statement. Rose had a wonderful time attending the event and meeting many talented artists. There are no specific collaboration plans at this time, but fans weren't convinced. For them, the spark was undeniable. Fan theories. The secret project? Internet detectives quickly began piecing together clues. Some pointed out that Bruno Mars recently teased something international in an interview. Others noticed that Rose had been recording in Los Angeles earlier this month. Could the timing be coincidental? Maybe. But for devoted fans, coincidences rarely exist in the entertainment world. That a viral tweet summed it up perfectly. If Bruno Mars and Rose drop a song together, the entire internet will melt. Period. Whether true or not, the idea of a Bruno-Rose musical fusion feels thrilling. Their combined artistry, his groovy rhythms, and her crystalline vocals, could easily create a chart-topping masterpiece. Why their meeting matters beyond the viral photos and fan fantasies. This encounter signifies something deeper in the evolution of global music. The era of cultural silos is gone. The world craves cross-genre collaboration and cultural exchange. Bruno Mars represents the golden standard of Western pop performance, while Rose embodies the elegance and precision of modern K-pop. Together, they symbolize the new wave of global music unity, where artists connect beyond borders. Their backstage moment wasn't just a fleeting hug. It was a visual metaphor for what music stands for in this generation: connection, collaboration, and creative freedom. From Seoul to Honolulu. Shared roots in passion. Interestingly, both artists share certain parallels in their upbringing. Bruno Mars was born and raised in Honolulu, Hawaii, in a musical family. From performing Elvis covers as a child to headlining stadium tours, he built his career through dedication and versatility.